Okay, now that we have done step one and prepared the document for mapping, we are ready to start adding fields. Given that this is a completely blank document with no form fields, we're going to start at the first page. I'm going to go to Tools, Forms, Edit. It's going to ask you if you want to have Adobe detect form fields for you. You want to say no. So on page one, the first thing that we need are some checkboxes. So if you go to this right hand side under Tasks, choose Add New Field and Checkbox. It will then let you place a box. You don't have to line it up perfectly. We will do that in a different video. If you want to place multiples, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can select this and hit Control C, then click anywhere on the document and hit Control V. This will paste the checkbox. Another way that you can do it is if you right click on this checkbox, scroll down to place multiple fields, and you can choose how many across and how many down that you want to add. So across, we only want one row of boxes, but we want 6 down. And you'll see that has placed 6 boxes over here. So then you just click OK, and you can move them around to where you want them. Again, they do not have to be perfectly aligned. We will do that later. I'm just going to move these kind of in the area where I want them and move on to the next page. This also has 6 boxes, so I can go back up to page 1, click anywhere on the document, drag a box across all of these check boxes until they're all highlighted blue, hit Control C, move down to the next page, and hit Control V to paste. And again, just move them to where you want them. My mouse is acting up, so this is going slowly. Okay, on the next page, we will actually need to add some form fields. So right here, there's a couple of ways you can add a text box. You can start from scratch, go to Add New Field, Text Field, and it will let you place a text field where you want it. Another thing that you can do is we have a mapped blank global form, and we can copy these fields and paste them over here without having to rename the fields. So if you go to Tools and use this Select Object icon, it will show you what the names of the fields are so that you know what you are copying. So we need the full name, Control C, Control V, put it approximately where you want it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just go page by page and add these where I need them. All I'm doing is hitting Control V on each page, so I'm just pasting on each page. This one's a little bit different. They want last name, first name, middle. So over here on the blank global, we have a line for that. We can choose all 3 of these names, copy them, paste them, and then move them around in the order that we need it. And again, we'll line these up later so that they look better. Okay, now that I've placed a few fields, I want to go back to the first page. And you can see over in the right-hand side all of the fields that you've added and what pages they've been added to. At this point, what I want to do is check my tab order. This will not be the final tab order. This is just a check. So at first, I kind of do a hard reset and tell it to sort by alpha. And then I change it to sort by tab order. And over here under tab order, make sure that it says Order Tabs by Row. You can then close your form, click Save, and in the next video, I'll show you how to really get in the zoom field and make sure everything's aligned correctly and finalize the document.